Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Central Tokyo. This is Chuo Ward, which is right in the center of the city, not that far away from Ginza. And that in front of you is a new park that opened up in April. I've been riding past it for a long time. This is Mizutanibashi Mizutanibashi Park. And it is one of these weird things that you'll find in the center of cities. You won't find this, how you doing, everybody? You won't find this in the countryside because they got lots of space. But in the city of Tokyo, you don't got a lot of space. So what do? You kind of just put the park on 3 stories of building. And today in this live stream, I'm gonna take you up to the top of this urban park, rooftop park, I guess you could call it, and check out what I guess is the aim or future of Tokyo, which you don't think of as a green city, but the more you look around the city, the more you see it is turning green. Buildings are having more and more rooftop gardens. Now, what makes this unique compared to some of the department stores, and again, this is the exit off-ramp for one of the highways, is that this is a public park. This isn't by some private corporation that's trying to inspire the world by showing how green they are. This is from the city of Tokyo and taxpayer money to create this building. And I believe on the 2nd and 3rd floor, there might be, I believe it's a daycare center for kids. So they really use this building to enrich the lives of the local citizens, which is me because I live in this ward. My tax money pays this, so thank you. All right, let's go inside. By the way, I did stop off at a convenience store and get a bento, so we'll see what I ordered in a couple of minutes. Just a couple of things here before I go up there. How you doing, everybody? It is a warm, beautiful, sunny summer afternoon in Tokyo. It seems like the rainy season might be over. I love the little teeny details, like the sign. That says Ginza right in the middle there. So, yeah, you don't have to really go that far. You see that traffic light? That starts Ginza right there, one of the most expensive, pricey neighborhoods in the entire city. It's my backyard. I don't live there. Mizutanibashi Park right here. It's open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you get a hotel in this area, you gotta stop here for a bento or have lunch. Little bit of rules, no bicycles up there. I don't know, I guess you could try to take your bike in the elevator. No fireworks, no smoking, no dogs, should be on a leash. Don't leave your trash there. Don't feed the birds. Don't worry about that. They're no friends of mine up there. And then please do not commit. This is just the final rule, which is the overall act. Please do not commit an act that will cause trouble for others in the park. So if one of these other 7 rules doesn't apply, the 8th one just covers everything else, which is pretty smart. All right, let's get upstairs here. That's pretty smart. Now, for those that are that need an elevator, they do have one here. So this is very accessible to everybody, which is pretty cool. I'll tell you what, why don't we go up by stairs and then we'll come down by elevator so that will give you an idea. They also have a public restroom here that is very accessible, extra space. I love, this is a public toilet here. I love the public restrooms in the city of Tokyo. They're so clean and usable. This is a public restroom. This is a public toilet that anybody can use, and look how clean it is. Look at the floor. That's crazy. So this is the kind of things you only see in maybe Tokyo. They even have a map for the layout of the toilet. Now, I wouldn't use this one particularly, especially, during busy times. Make sure you kind of leave that available for people who might need it, the extra space. The normal public restrooms are pretty clean too. Even the Shinkansen has multi-purpose toilets, so I like the trend of the city of Tokyo becoming more and more accessible. Wow, I like the fact that they made the steps out of wood. Tactile pavement for those with visual impairments. Second floor, I think, is a daycare. I like it. You can see the elevator shaft here. Little teeny details. Wow. So we're on the 3rd floor. You get some nice long views down some of the roads here. Let's get to the roof. Last half flight. I've never been to this park, so not quite sure what to expect. Whoa! I love how the glass goes all the way from the ground to the ceiling. It's about 2 meters high, the glass is, so kids can't climb over it. Impressive view of this corner of Chuo Ward, just next to Ginza. You can see down on the street level. So someone tries to steal my bike, I'll be able to see them, but not stop them. Hey, look at this! Oh, this is so cool. I can eat my lunch right here. Awesome. All right, cool. I'm gonna put my bag here and reserve it, but there's nobody around here. This is so cool. There's like a couple just showed up. Oh, my bento's getting all smushed up. Oh, crud. It's all good. All right, shout out to 8 people who signed up for the Postcard Club yesterday. I'll be sending these from Tokyo Station, so I got a little bit of a bicycle ride to go. What makes these postcards cool is not just the image of the castle up here, but I put up here, I don't want to show the addresses here. Everybody's getting a Pikachu stamp, which just was released 2 days ago by the Japan Post, so that's on the way. Who's he's going to? Natasha in Austria, Dawn in Columbus, go Buckeyes. Kathy in Wisconsin, Dennis in Germany, Cologne, awesome, Cologne. Evan in St. Louis, Darius in Dortmund in Germany, Tomi in Finland, this is your card right here, and Tanjin Yan in Singapore. These are going out to you, and I'm sending these from the post box at Tokyo Station, so they got a Tokyo postmark on it. Thanks, everybody, for the support. Okay, let's take a look at this park. Wow, it's small, but it's nice. Now, there's a website here for Chuo Ward which explains some of the trees that are here. This one, what is this? Ichou is what it's called. I guess it blossoms in the summer or in the spring. Yeah, this one's 60 years memorial tree or something. Now this area, Mizutanibashi, I don't know if it was an actual bridge. Actually, means bridge. Back in the Edo period, there was no Mizutanibashi. There was no bridge here, but there were canals, and the canals were important to for getting transport around the city. You've seen pictures of people like in thongs running around with crates on a stick, going back and forth around the city. That's one way that they got transport around the city of Tokyo. But the main way, not buses, they didn't have that back then, or horses, but was on the waterways. Tokyo was very much like Amsterdam. It was a canal city. And the canals ran all around the city of Tokyo. The Kanda River was like the Yamanote line. It was a river that went around the city. But in the Meiji period, I believe they built the Mizutanibashi, which is 1868. And after World War II, wow, it's so bright here and so hot. After World War II, there was a lot of debris. The earth was just blackened, and a lot of the water was, I guess it was blocked up, and there wasn't a lot of, the water was getting stagnant, and it was creating disease. So they filled in a lot of the canals back then, and that's why after World War II, a lot of the canals just got filled in. And then right before the 1964 Olympics, they built highways along the old rivers. So now there's no river in this area, no canals, which is a shame. But I guess we wouldn't have this park if it wasn't for that, right? So you can look at the bright side. Yeah, a lot of the rivers became filled in to make way for the new expressway. So beautiful green area where kids can play. I think a lot of neighborhood kids might be here. You just can't unleash your dog up here. This is a pretty cool playground, just a swing, but it's got a little bit of a mountain thing going on here, so you don't need to go up a ladder to get to the top. Oh, this is like soft. This is like soft stadium type of foam, so it gives a little spring to it. Kids are gonna love that. There's a clock here, so you don't get late, going home, and you can measure how tall you are. So I'm 180 centimeters. Let's see. All right, so yeah, 180 centimeters. So it's 5'11" ish. Works. Japanese water. Wash my hands here. It's hard to do with one hand. Japanese parks always have a water spigot. This is one of the great things about Japan. There aren't too many countries in Asia where no matter where you go, anywhere in the country, you will have safe drinking water. That's sort of a big deal. In Asia, you don't see that a lot. I think Japan might be the only country. I'm not sure South Korea might be there too. I'm not sure. Singapore, I'm sure, is. Singapore is small and mighty. All right, I like this little seat here. So let's eat this bento. Enjoy kind of a rooftop Tokyo experience. Public park. This is sort of mind-blowing. Shout out to Natasha Lake. Welcome. Thank you for coming in, new traveler. I appreciate it very much. Oh man, I am starting to bake here, which bodes well for my bento. I'm gonna show you what I got here. Ah man, I'm melting. All right, this bento got smashed up, which is a shame. It had a beautiful, beautiful egg in the middle of it, but no longer is that the case. Hold on a second. You want to see the bento? We can do a public unboxing. Public because it's a public park. This is an oyakudon. Oyakudon. Oyakudon is one of my favorite. Hey, Michael Sasano's in the house. Michael wins for a super chat of the day. Love the thumbnail of the rooftop park. You need something cool to keep yourself cool too. I did get something. It's in my pocket, which is not keeping it that cool. All right, I asked the guy at Family Mart to heat it up for me. But in the middle of this was a beautiful raw egg that got smashed. That's kind of a shame, but now you have the river runs through it, and that river is orange. Chopsticks. My weapon of choice here. I see Shane is awake. Wow, I just love oyakudon. I know it looks like a hot mess here, but in the middle of it was this glorious looking sunshine egg yolk that got smashed in transport. Now oyakudon, it's sort of like an omelet here, right? So it's half cooked egg, and inside of it is chicken. And not to be outdone, two of the three amigos are here. Irvin's here. Irvin, by the way, your postcard is also outbound as well as your package, buddy. Here's the piece of chicken. This is oyakudon, which means mother meets child, which is awful, hideous. I'm not gonna complain. Oh wow, wait a second. Where's the rice? Really? Hold on a second. Oh, that's smart. What? So they've they've separated the egg and the rice so you can make your own. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Oyakodon bento for lunch. Beautiful. Bring it up to you. That's what I was looking for. Ah, and that egg soaks into the rice, so you have just some really, oh man, some nice richness in there. I'm gonna enjoy this. I did get something cool to eat, and we'll take a look. We'll take a look around the neighborhood a little bit. I want to take you just to the Ginza to give you an idea of the location of this park. But as I open this up, this is sort of the direction I believe that Tokyo is taking with its own future. One of the great things about having the Olympics, besides the Olympics itself, which is in this case not really that cool. I think they're gonna lose like billions of dollars just because they can't have fans in there. But let's focus on the positives here. The thing with the Olympics has nothing to do with the games itself. It has to do with upgrading the infrastructure and making an excuse to inconvenience the public for 2 or 3 years of public works. And those public works, which have been a real big inconvenience, I have to tell you, Shibuya Station was such a disaster, and a lot of the places around here too, has created places like this. And now for the next 20 to 30 years, we're going to have one of the most modern cities in the world, which is weird because Tokyo, or Edo, is an ancient city, but we have like a newness to it. Faster internet now. We have parks on the top of buildings. All of the old buildings have come down, and the new buildings have risen that are more efficient, bigger windows, more freedom, I guess. And you see this in the department stores that have popped up as well. The toilets are all been modernized. A lot of the Showa era stuff has gone because when the emperor rescinded his throne, gave up his throne, it started a new era in Japan called the Reiwa era. This is what we're in now. The Showa era was the era that was 64 years. It encompassed World War II and like a lot of great changes through the 1964 Olympics, Japan's economic boom and progress through the 70s and 80s. That's all Showa, which is one of the most historic periods of Japan in its history. It's an amazing reign for the emperor. And then the Heisei period started, and that was the period I came here in Heisei 10. And you can see the switch to kind of a transition to what we have now, which is Reiwa. And this is the modernization of Japan now. But it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I'm waiting for the only in Japan era, right? Yeah, that would start now because I'm hungry. Let's try this oyakodon. The egg has really soaked into the rice. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. For drink, Boss Coffee, which has Tommy Lee Jones. For the last 30 years, I believe, Tommy Lee Jones has been the spokesman for Boss Coffee. The guy looks like a boss. He's got his glasses on, badass, really cool. And Boss Coffee has been moving out of coffee. They've been expanding to tea now. This is a fruit tea with mango, pineapple, and orange. And I thought this was a pretty good summer drink. Good, not too sweet. They didn't put a lot of artificial sweeteners in it. I like that, just a little bit. This oyakodon, if there's any complaint, it's that, you don't have to look at me, you can look at the oyakodon, is that I think it's too salty, or they're using the Ajinomoto or MSG. So I think that might be a little bit of a disappointment, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's not fishy, Shane. You'll love it. There might be a slight bit of dashi, but I can't taste it because it's so salty. You can't taste it. Chicken and egg. And rice. I bet you Shane could probably fish out the fish taste, though. Pretty acute. Maybe. By the way, Shane and Irvin, you might want to eat that peach confection I sent you. I think it's getting close to that expiration date. I don't know what's up with the United States Post Office. Canada Post has always been a little bit slow, but USPS changed its system. I guess you can thank Postmaster DeJoy. Very little joy there, but instead of 1 to 3 days, it expanded to 1 to 5 days. This was like 5 years to life, and I'm hoping that all of you receive your postcards in the next couple of days. They've been received in Chicago, Minnesota, and Wisconsin today and yesterday, so not to worry. I'm putting these in the mail. Hopefully these get there a little bit quicker, but they're on the way. And if you ever miss a postcard, just let me know and I'll send you a new one, because I don't want you to have a gap in your collection. Where is this? Where is that? This is Mizutanibashi Koen. I put a link in the description, so there's always a map in the live stream so you know exactly where we are. This is a rooftop bar. It's so rooftop that I can see the helicopters going by. Check that out. Whoa! Check Bauer. And I'm having oyakudon for lunch. Tomorrow, this is a short live stream, like 30 minutes or less. It's like a pizza. Oh wait, hold on a second. Hey, Peso's here. Hey, if the Olympics mean better English signage to my hotel when I come back there, I'm all for it. It probably does. It probably does. A lot of the attractions, hotels, businesses upgraded in the hopes of having millions of foreigners come to Tokyo this summer. A catalyst being the Olympics. Guess what? We're the only ones here. We're the only ones here. So kind of a disappointment until now. I want to take you down. So I'm going to eat this oyakudon pretty quickly, but I want to take you down around the Ginza area just for a little bit. Get an idea of what this neighborhood is like. I'm going this way. But a lot of people will stay in this neighborhood when you come to visit Japan because there's a lot of things to do and see. I live in Chuo Ward. I love this place because it's so central. I can take a taxi to Tokyo Station in like 5 minutes. Get on the Shinkansen. You can walk to your hotel if you're in the Ginza area. I live not so center, more towards the river, but it's a perfect place to live, and for me anyways, and it can be pretty affordable. You just have to search around. It took us a couple of months of searching before an apartment came up that was in our price range. Now, all right, let me eat this chicken here, and we are set to go. That's so good. Wow. Look at the egg just soaks into the rice here. Yeah. I'm guessing that the end of the rainy season is today, maybe. It feels like it. Rainy season usually extends to about, I don't know, the 20th of July, 25th of July. But it started early this year, so I'm guessing it'll finish early. But we have blue skies, very little wind, very relaxing. Not too humid yet, but it's nice out here. Champag Sumo. Could you get a beer there? You can. There's a Lawson's right downstairs. Although, if you do drink, don't be too loud in the neighborhood. mind the neighbors because this park's right up against a building. The thing is, it's good to hold your bento up like this, and you can use your chopsticks like a shovel. Boom. Done. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, that's good tea. Let's now explore the streets around the park. I usually... My mask is gonna smell like oyakudon. Let's see if we can find them. No, you know what? I'll take the postcards to Tokyo Station. The postmark is better there. All right, let's get a move on. So here's the roof one more time for those that are joining us. Whoop. This is Mizutanibashi Park. This is a rooftop park. It's a public park. This is what makes it pretty interesting. In the heart of Chuo Ward, it says here Chuo-ku, Mizutanibashi Koen. I will be back here. I'll be back here. Maybe with Leo. I think he can't walk. He can't even crawl yet, but he sure, I think, will enjoy the nice green grass. I love this little bar here that you have. Can eat your bento. Come up here and relax, and that's where we enjoyed it. Tony P's in the house. How you doing, Tony? As promised, we're going to take the elevator down. Our chariot is here. Signal might go in and out. Look at how big the buttons are. It is a very big, it smells like a new car still. Even a little monitor here. Leo is sitting. His neck is strong enough to sit up. Open. His neck is strong enough to sit up, so that's a really good sign, but it's not. But he needs a little bit of support, so I can carry him in what do you call them? Like harnesses? This is my bike. It's now a trash receptacle. Stay there. I'll recycle it later. I like the phone booth right next to here. This is a new phone booth. I think it's pretty crazy that they put a phone booth here. This is brand new, all right? You can tell because it's too clean. They didn't have to put a phone booth, but I guess it's a public place, so they did. Oh, wait a second. Somebody actually used a phone card. Wow, I haven't seen these in ages. That's Eitaibashi nearby. That's one of my favorite bridges. Whoa! Bird fight. Over in a flash. Get him! Get him! All right, let's check out the streets around here. I know, they put in a phone booth in 2021. Crazy, only in Japan. And it's a green one too, with big buttons for for senior citizens that have a hard time seeing or pushing the wrong button. I think that's really smart. A lot of families out today. They don't know about Mizutanibashi Park. Please come and visit. Here it is for brand new, opened up on April 1st apparently, according to the internet. I've been riding my bicycle past here for the last few months and going, I gotta do a live stream here. I gotta figure out what's going on here. And we have. I like what they're doing. I like what the city's doing. Hey, Jen from Singapore's in the house. Hey, John, here to buy you a Boss coffee for the Boss John. Your videos make me miss Japan so much. That phone card looks like a postcard one too did. It does. It does. Orange is the color for the Tokyo Giants. So that's pretty cool. The Tokyo Giants is the baseball team that's pretty big here. Looks like the San Francisco Giants have a Whoa! Look at that car! What was that? Who knows? You're welcome, M. Thanks for blogging today. I am a streamer, live streaming from Ginza right now. This is how close we are to Ginza. This is the start of it. Crazy, right? This is Ginza Ichome. This is where it starts. So if you are in Ginza, this is such a secret park. I should rename the title to Whoa! What? Did you see that purple car? I should just do Cars of Ginza. That's crazy. Did you see that purple car? All right, just follow that father who crossed on a red light. Oh, crap. I gotta track down that purple car. You could walk around Ginza, spend a couple of hours just looking at cars that drive down the promenade here. I say promenade, this is Chuo Avenue. Seriously, you can find all sorts of vehicles. Awesome. They put the recycled cans on the top of the truck. Isn't that so smart? Look at that small little Pucci car. Mr. Bean car. It'd be better if it had 3 wheels. Pretty awesome. I like the fact that the park is this close to Ginza. Literally, this is Ginza Ichome, there's Nichome, Sanchome, and up to the Apple store, which is about 150 meters that way. Petrol stations aren't going to be in the center. I think the real estate is too high for that, and it's hard to find enough space to allow cars in, so most petrol stations are around the city center, but you'll find a couple of them. Eneos is a big chain. They put the nozzles up on the top, on the top, and they come down to fill the car, so the gas pumps don't take up space in the center. Makes it easier. Hey, look at this kind of winter camouflage on this light pole that's probably giving 5G as well. Pretty cool. Oh, here comes a yellow car. Do you see that? Look at that. Man, that's a Lambo. Now he's turning. Come on. I want to see a kick-ass car coming this way. Isn't it? It's gotta be. He's turning though. All right, we're gonna see some more cars here. I'll take some of your questions if you have any right now, as we wait for a awesome car to come through here. Andy says, yes, it is. Hey, guess who's here? WRX Turbo's in the house. Ohtani for MVP, you got it. I hope he wins the home run derby. Did he hit another homer? A notification came up that he hit number 33. Insanity. For anyone who ever said that Japanese can't hit home runs, I think that age is over. Showtime is the boss. I was thinking of going up. What do you think of this? Hey, WRX Turbo, tell me what you think of this here. So, I was thinking of going up to Iwate Prefecture, to the town where he played baseball, to give you an idea where Ohtani came from. There's a town up there in Iwate that when you look at his hometown, that's what's listed on his ESPN card. I'm going up to Tohoku in a couple of weeks. I thought I would stop off at the town just to take a look around to see if there's any Ohtani fever going up in his hometown. Maybe check out around his high school, perhaps, as like a stalker. I could do it. This is live. Soci Panda, thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything. Where are the cars? I thought at least one awesome car would come through here. Now, because of the state of emergency, they don't close off the road anymore. Usually at this time of the day, The city will close off on the weekends so that pedestrians can walk in the center, but they're discouraging people from going out. I got to go out. That's not an issue. But you just have to be careful. Try to social distance, stay away from people. When you are around people, wear your mask, get vaccinated, do all the things you're supposed to do. There's not a lot of traffic, I think, because people don't know that this road is open. That could be it there too. All right, let's walk back. I hope that this has been informative and gives you a little bit of an insight into this park. I hope more people come to visit it. It's pretty. Oh, here comes something. What the heck, dudes? Rev it. Awesome. What? That looks so odd next to the taxi. Rev it. Just do it for us. Oh man, I should go get my bike and try to race it. Just look over like a challenge. You have to have a challenge look in your eyes. Oh yeah, you got a Ferrari? I got a bicycle. So you can make it to the end. Whoa, what's that? Oh, he's got one of those Chinese scooters. That's really cool. I saw these, I've only seen them in China. Battery powered scooters. I think the cops might stop him though. I'm not sure that they're legal here in Japan. Because I would like to get one. I see them all over China. It's awesome. Last time I was in China, I was in the outskirts of Beijing for an event, and we stayed at it was pretty much the middle of nowhere, Beijing. People stopped riding bicycles in mainland China. I was shocked. I was there 22 years ago. I was there in Beijing, and everybody had a bicycle. Now nobody has them. They have these scooters or motorbikes or cars. There was almost no car traffic in China 20 some years ago. Now it was just traffic jams. I couldn't believe how the country has changed. I'll see if I can find some pictures of China from 23 years ago. It was an amazing backpacking trip through China for 1 month. That's the length of a visa you could get at the time. Now I have a 10-year visa for China, thanks to a job that I did to help out a seminar that was in the area. One day I will tell you about it. Got an NDA for a little bit longer. We could talk about some of the stuff. One day. Speaking of NDA, you're not supposed to. Don't talk about him. It's McDonald's is making a delivery. Peter has something he wanted to tell me, but he couldn't tell me. So I said, why'd you even bring it up, Peter? He goes, well, there's something that I'm really excited about, but I can't tell you, he said. So why are you telling me so that you can't tell me? That doesn't make any sense. Just keep it to yourself. I don't want to know this secret news. Now I have to dig and try to find out what it is. Because that's what reporters do. So hopefully he reveals his secret to me. I won't tell anybody, Peter. Believe in John. Trust me. I won't live stream your information. All right, I'm on the corner here. This is the Mizutanibashi Park. I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. This has been a pretty hot day. I'm sweating. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been pretty patient with the main channel. I apologize. I apologize in advance that because it's going to be probably another week before I can upload some content. But I have a load of main channel edited videos. It's really hard to concentrate and focus, and I like to sit down at my desk and just put in the time, and I can't do that to edit the videos. But I got a lot of stuff already queued up. Just need to sit down and concentrate on it. This is my break to do live streaming. So I'm going back to edit right now, and wish me luck. I'll try to get this up as soon as possible, for the main channel needs a lot of love right now. Thanks for the Postcard Club members. The new ones that signed up, I will take your cards now to Tokyo Station and deposit these into the Tokyo Station box, so you have a Tokyo Station stamp on them. But more importantly, you have a Pikachu stamp on there, which is cool. All of them have it. Oh, that one up there looks like Totoro, right? In the rain. I like it. So if you want one too, join Patreon, and I will send these out immediately to you with a castle up in Tohoku, Tsuruga Castle in Aizu Wakamatsu, and a stamp from Pikachu stamp, Pokemon stamp, which is just came out 48 hours ago. You're one of the first people in the world to get it then. All right, everybody, have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. I'll see you in another live stream, probably tomorrow. We're talking and seeing whether or not Leo can make an appearance on YouTube again. That'd be pretty cool if he did, because he's getting bigger. 100 days past. Potential YouTuber. Not sure yet. Have a good day. See you guys. Bye.